Thank you very much for coming. Now this evening we're going to begin by just going through something quite factual, really. I'm going to just tell you about something quite factual, not something a lot of people know about. Now what this is combs and phones. Now you may be thinking, combs and phones, how do you compare those? Has anybody compared those before? Probably not, because it's quite a strange thing to talk about, really. Like, I'm sure you all remember the first mobile phones that came out. They're quite big, usually seen in sort of American movies, big antennae on top, large, yeah. Well, combs were like that as well, back in the day. But if we think about a modern day phone, quite small, compact, light, easy to carry around with you, combs were like that as well. Here I have a modern day comb. Light, compact, easy to carry around with you. Nice, good. And they come in a variety of colours, as do modern day phones. There you go. But if we go back 17 years, phones were those Nokias. Nokia bricks, as many people call them. And they were slightly bigger, slightly heavier, legendary Snake game on them, fantastic. Here is a 17-year-old comb, slightly bigger. There's a comparison there. Slightly bigger than the other. Now if we go back 200 years, for example. Now, phones weren't around 200 years ago. Combs. How do you imagine those to be? Wooden, perhaps? Slightly bigger, slightly wooden, maybe, yeah. No, they're in fact like this. In the day. Comparison there. Back in the day. Cool. So yeah, glad I told you about that. Nice. Just an interesting piece of information, really. I thought I'd share it. I'd like to do my bit. So now I'm going to draw your attention to this little wooden box over here. Now this is classed as and called a die box because it holds wooden dies like this. Now this would have been used by Victorians back in the day. And it's a very ornate, wonderful box. And when you open it up, you've got two compartments. You have one just there, like so. And you open the other half, and you've got one compartment just like so. Maybe thinking, what's the point in this? Now, Victorians would have entertained with this box because what they would have done, grab the die, like so, and place it into one of the compartments. So over this side, for example. And the next thing they would have done, just click, and it would have vanished into thin air. That's the idea. So that's what we're going to do tonight. As you can see. Let's go. So moving on. The next routine I'm going to do is again another demonstration of a new product that's coming out very, very soon. I usually select an audience member.
Yes, please.
Tonight I don't need to select an audience member. Thank you very much. Would you like to come up?
Thanks, Jane. Expecting an applause, but okay.
Welcome to the stage.
Thank
Thank you very much. What's your name?
Sarah.
Sarah, nice to meet you. So what we're going to do now is something a little bit different. I'm just going to move these over to this side. Now this is a new kitchen utility tool that I'm demonstrating. Right here. Very safe. So this is it. And what you use it for is cutting vegetables. Now, I'll demonstrate that now. So basically you have the back view, they have the front view. So we'll demonstrate this, and it has a safety mechanism, which is the most important part. So I brought some carrots along today to cut. There's a blade just there. There you place vegetables in there, there, so you put them up there also. So now we're going to just demonstrate what this does in the kitchen. Very easy, very safe. Cuts right through all the vegetables. Lovely, sharp, very good as well, very, very useful. Use that in cooking. Very sharp blade.
Put your hand in it.
quite dangerous. But that's what we're getting onto now, is the fact that this has a safety mechanism that stops it cutting human, which is very handy. Or may not in this case. If you'd like to come over this side for me, if you would, right, please place your hand through this hole here. Now what we're going to do, we're going to still cut some vegetables, but not your arm. Your arm will be absolutely fine. So we're going to place that in there like so. We'll get an uncut one.
I bet you've learned to hold two.
Amazing. Look at that.
Right,
Draw.
How far? Hang on.
Um,
There. I need to know the facts.
Okay,
How
yeah.
far am I meant to go?
Bit further in. That's
Wrist?
Like,
Wrist?
yeah. Yes, that sounds
Okay.
good to me. Because what we're going to do is just go down like this. Can you feel anything at the moment?
No.
Can't feel anything. Nothing at all. Feel that?
Yeah, a little
A
bit.
little bit of pressure.
Mhm.
Okay. So you can definitely feel something there.
Yeah.
Right. We'll still do it anyway. We'll give it a go. Sure, this has been handed to me to demonstrate. Try it out. It's just a trial at the moment. It's gone wrong in the past. I mean, it hasn't gone wrong in the past, and it's just a wonderful piece of equipment, really. So, yeah, no, fine, yeah,
Good. We're good.
cool. So what we're going to do, we'll cut down. Again, I won't tell you when we're going to cut it down, because usually that builds a bit of suspense, doesn't it? And sort of, like when you go to a blood test to have an injection, they don't tell you when they're going to do it. You just sort of wait, and then they just go for it, sort of thing.
Oh God!
Yeah.
Don't.
Yeah. So. Yeah. Do you travel far?
It's fucking Wales.
Wales.
No.
Wales.
Sorry, I'm
Wales.
swearing. Wales,
Long way to
North
come
Wales.
Wonderful. Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh!
Ooh. How was your hand?
It's fine.
You can take your helmet out. Thank you very much indeed.
Hey.
Thank you very much for your help. Watch your step on the way down.
Thank you very much.
Amazing. Thank you very much indeed. So, fantastic. Has anybody got like a paper note, so I could buy like £10 or £5 or £20? Just something, just to, for this next routine, it needs a little bit of insurance. Well, that one's been long with insurance, really. I don't think
You want to know?
Oh, perfect. Probably a safe bet. €5? That's okay, we'll exchange that. That's fine. I'm just going to pop it straight into here. Now the idea here is that you can still see it in the envelope. There. Cool. Now the next routine is quite dangerous. In fact, we're going to do a cutting in half routine a bit later on. I'm not sure who's going to be cut in half yet. But we'll keep that as insurance. You'll get that back because nothing will go wrong. Of course, but we have to have something in place, just in case sort of thing. But now for some real magic. Some real magic, slightly different to the rest. Some magic that involves this little pot right here. And a wand. Now what we're going to do is make some flour up here. A flower. And you place the wand in like so. You grab the handkerchief like this. Now, this is over like this. You ready for this? Flip. Some flour. Self-raising. Now, how many of you have seen the linking ring routine before? Where magicians link rings up, and they unlink them, link them. It's seemingly impossible. How many people have seen those before? Yeah, many times. Awesome. You've probably heard about them or seen them on TV or something like that. Cool, so they're quite familiar. Yeah, that saves you and me a lot of time. But what we'll do is a classic in magic. We will do a classic cups and balls routine. Now for this, you need 3 Red Bulls like so. And 3 zero cups. And you place them down on the table like so. On the Red Bulls. On a solid top. Now the idea here is to get the ball to melt through the cup and appear underneath. Like so. That's what we're going to try. There we go.
Wow.
So we'll do that again. We'll try again. First one of the cups there. We'll leave that ball there this time. Now that's important. Yeah, we'll leave that one there, remaining there. And we'll place that on top of that cup. Take these cups quickly. And it will melt through and join the other one. Thank you. Now we'll try something slightly different now with this one. Place that cup there. We'll leave those 2 there this time. That's it. And then the final one, which is there, we're going to place on this cup here. Now if I place that on there like so, okay, it'll walk across and join the other. Now we're going to try something slightly new in my show, something slightly that's, I'm trying to implement now, a bit more mind reading. So what I need is one volunteer. Would you like to
There
come
we
up
go.
there?
She's
Thank
done
you.
it, I'm doing it.
Awesome, thank you very much indeed.
Newly guys.
Go.
Thank you very much. What's your name? Matt, lovely to meet you.
I've seen you on TV. Were you on The Chase recently?
He was.
So we have a book here.
Okay. I've seen the film.
You seem to read the book?
I haven't read the book.
So you're not familiar?
Not familiar with the book.
Well, I've not read it either.
Okay.
So I'm just going to quickly skim read it. Okay. So now that I've got a gist of the plot, we're going to try something with this book. Now I probably know as much about this book as you do, but you know more about the story. Now are you happy with that book? You can have a look at that, make sure it's all good and proper.
It looks like a book.
Very good. Awesome. Has anyone else got a book here, just out of curiosity?
No.
What book is it? Sorry.
What book is
It's
it?
Miss Peregrine's School for
Peculiar Home for Children.
Home for
Home for Peculiar Children.
Awesome. So Matt, if you'd like to just stand over here for me. But what we're going to do now is I'm just going to ripple through the book like so. You just tell me when to stop.
Okay.
And that's the idea. So I'll just go through.
Yeah.
Just say when to stop. Please. So, are you ready?
Yes. Stop.
Right there. Have you there?
Yeah.
Would you be able to take that for me and open it on that page?
Yes.
Have a look at that.
Okie doke.
So you have got that page,
I have that page.
and you've got what's on that page. So
Yeah.
have a look at the first page.
Yes.
The first couple of words.
Yes.
Now, to get this, is probably, I could probably hazard a guess at A, the, I, him, she, at. Just one of those because it's the beginning of words, beginning of a page, so let's hazard I.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
So. I.
So,
Yeah.
But the next word, then, so I'm going to be reading the whole story to you now, from mind reading. But the next word is going to need a little bit more of some motion of sort, lift. name. Jane. No. Lift. James. Balloon. Paul. P-A-U. Paul. Lift. Paul. Name is Paul. No. There's still motion, isn't it? But it's like Paul.
Yeah, you got it, yeah.
P-U-L-L-E-D.
There's the one.
Fantastic. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you very much.
Was it?
I pulled it out with a fumble of
With his tattered leather straps.
tacit letters.
Now we're going to do something you expect magicians to do, and that is a card trick. And that involves a deck of cards. Like so. So we're going to use this deck of 52 playing cards. And now I do need another volunteer for this next one.
Go on, Jim, fill out the team.
Yay, Jiminy Cricket,
Let's
here
come
he
up, sir.
is.
Thank you very much indeed. Thank you. I'll just clear this up.
Behind the scenes TV's Jim Canfold.
TV and film, here he is.
Welcome to the stage. Thank you very much, Jim. Thank you. Nice to meet you, Jim.
Wolby City he works for. Sorry.
Just in case you want. Just in case you want it. Perfect. Perfect. So we will try something now with this deck of cards. I'm glad you're here, actually.
Yeah.
Obviously. It's quite dangerous, this show. So, it's quite a high table, so what I'm going to do is just spread the cards out, and you're going to be the audience's eyes. Are you happy with this deck?
Yes, I'm happy with that.
And the backs are all the same as you would expect.
Yeah.
Perfect. So what we're going to do is just shuffle this deck up. Now this is going to be my deck anyway. This is the deck I'm going to be using. The deck you're going to be using, however, is slightly different. And
Not there.
should be there. Slightly bigger,
Okay.
so it's easier to see. So we can shuffle that vaguely as well, like so. Not as elegantly. But this is your deck, slightly bigger. If you'd like to say that for me. Thank you very much. Now what I need you to do is just take any card out of that deck. Have a look at it and then show the audience, if you will. Now I don't want to see what this card is because we're going to do something in a minute. I'm going to take this deck. Got that? Are you happy with that?
Yeah.
Happy with that, yeah.
Would you like to change or are you still good?
No, I'm happy with that, yeah.
So what we're going to do is, if you would, please place it anywhere in this deck.
Anyway, in your deck,
Yes. Okay.
I'll put it in there.
Is that all done?
That's in your deck, yeah.
So, now, I've got to try and find your card in my deck.
Okay.
That's just silly, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's very silly, but we'll try something a bit more serious. A bit more real, I suppose. If you'd like to take a seat, sir, just here. Get comfy. We're going to try something now that involves a lot of concentration, a lot of being as such. So what we have here is two decks of cards. We have a black deck here, which is just, that's the colour on the back of the deck. And then the same red one that we were using earlier. And we're going to be using our powers of connection to try and do something a little bit different. So in a moment's time, I'm going to ask you just to copy me what I do with the cards. But we're going to copy each other to such an extent, that you'll end up copying things that I'm doing that you don't even realise. First of all, which deck would you like?
I'll take the red.
Good choice. I won't touch it. You can take that. Pick that deck up.
Yeah.
Have a look at it. You can go through it if you like. You can shuffle it. Whatever you like to do.
Yeah, fine.
All happy with that?
Yeah.
Awesome. Now this isn't the most visual of routines, but I placed it in the show anyhow. Because it's quite a powerful one, but I will try my best to try and give across what's happening as it happens. So here we are. Now from this moment on, would you mind copying everything that I do with the cards?
Copy that.
But you can still breathe and blink at times that you wish. Here we go. Cool. Remember that card. It's good, it's good. It's worth looking at each other. The card you took out of this deck, would you mind finding it in that deck?
Yep.
The card I took out of my deck, I'm going to find in my deck. That was yours. Yeah.
Yep.
I feel that. This is noisier than I expected. Right, so we both took our cards out.
Yep.
We picked random cards out next,
Yep.
of 52 random cards. Thank you. But you copied everything, so
Yeah.
what's the likelihood of these being the same?
Very
Oh,
unlikely.
How if you would, please pick up your card, and we're going to face it, the backs towards the audience. So we're going to just change. 3, 2, 1. Thank you very much for copying it. Thank you very much indeed.
Oh my
Thank
God.
you.
Very good.
That was really good.
TV's Jim Penfold.
Hope he's listening. Here he is.
It's not there. So now we're going to do a classic, another classic image. Now many people ask me, can I cut someone in half? Can I make people vanish? Can I make people teleport? All that sort of thing. Now tonight we're going to fulfill a few of those. First of all, we're going to start off by cutting someone in half in a moment's time. Now that's what the insurance is for. This can go two ways. First of all, I'm going to just explain how we're going to cut someone in half. We're not going to use the classic, traditional box, the saw, the things you're used to seeing, but we're going to use something slightly different. Now, when you go down to the supermarket, you go to the cheese counter. Now people cut cheese with those wires. There's wires that cut down the cheese and sort of slices it up. Now well, that's how we're going to be cutting someone in half tonight. Now I haven't got my assistant with me this evening, so I'm going to need 3 people to help me. Would you like to come up and help
Yes,
me?
please.
Please do it.
Sorry.
Come on, Gil. You coming with me?
Thank you very much for coming. Or if you'd like to just add one there, one person there, and one there, that's amazing. Facing the audience.
Should have a drink, sorry.
Sorry.
Fantastic. Now I'm just going to get the apparatus from the back.
Who's getting caught?
One moment.
Take a picture. You love your life.
Away from Romania, it's cutting off.
Yeah.
So here we have some ropes. Now they're going to be acting as our wires this evening in what we're about to do. So wonderful. What are our names?
Andrea.
Andrea, nice to meet you. Laura. Philip. Thank you very much for coming up. And you've been up already? Actually, how have you ended up in the most two
I don't
dangerous
know.
routines?
I quite like it, I'm not gonna lie.
That's good. What's it? Like hanging on to the ends of that rope and then just stepping that way slightly. Say exactly where you are. In fact, if you move forward slightly, that'd be awesome. If you like, just hold on to the ends of that rope there, like so. You've got it. Perfect. Now what we're going to do, we're going to tie you in. So if you give me just
this one.
I was confused then. Wonderful. So we're going to just tie you in, basically. We're going to tie you into this rope.
Who?
You.
Me?
You and me tie
Shit.
you.
Hang on, mind me dress. Wait.
It shouldn't be attached. Cool. Let's take that there. Shall I take that rope on that side? And
Me?
there?
Oh. Sorry.
Amazing.
You can't tell.
So you're tied in
Am I?
to this rope.
Okay.
Now that's the idea. We've tied you onto the rope, basically. Now I'm going to stand up here.
What do I do with my arms?
Probably best to stay up like that, yes, not inside.
In
on the
here?
wheels,
Got
basically.
half if you haven't thrown it.
That's the thing.
Should I put them here?
Yeah, no, that's perfect. Absolutely perfect. Now, so we have the rope you're tied on. Now what I need you to do holding the rope is after 3, when I say go, just pull as hard as you can.
Make me skinnier.
Now, that's important. If you don't pull as hard as you can, it can go slightly. But that won't happen. We have insurance in fact. Back to the... Would you mind just signing your name on that
Of course.
line there for me? Thank you very much. That's
I
just
have this.
good. If it goes wrong.
Okay.
So,
It's the insurance. But you get.
fantastic. And I'll put mine on there. I just have small handwriting. Basically. Probably that. Lovely. Lovely. So, I'm just going to go 3, 2, 1 and go. Pull as hard as you can. Okay. Are you ready?
That's great.
Are you ready? 3, 1, 2, 3, go.
Yay!
You're fine.
I'm not skinnier.
Oh, so you need to pay for
Shit!
that.
Ow.
Next time maybe.
Oh, right, yeah.
I'm not gonna volunteer anymore. I'm done now.
So nothing went wrong as such, which is very good. Yes. So I'll leave that there for now. Now we're going to do something else involving teleporting. We're going to be teleporting an object. Now that object, I just found what I needed. We won't be using this. Now that that's done, sort of thing, we're just, well, we don't need any form of insurance, so. Yeah. However, usually when we do this routine, we use like a gag, funny banker's check. But tonight, did we borrow? We borrowed €5.
I'll take £5.
You can take these back, can't you?
You can. You can.
I can. Oh dear. Don't kill up. Fact. Have it back to £10.
Yay! Woo!
So back to teleporting. For this teleportation, we're going to be using 2 things. We're going to be using this. This is the famous appearance cabinet. Now, this is very well known in my show. This is, in fact, the pinnacle of the show. Sometimes this is the most amazing thing in people's ears. It is the box of the best. I'll just demonstrate what it is. You open it here and then you have something in there. Well, in this case there's a piece of tissue which we're going to get rid of. Nothing in there. And secondly, we're going to be using a net. A very good sort of net. Now this is the net. It's blue like so. You can put it inside out like this. You can see that there's nothing in there. You can even unzip it. And when you unzip it, you can see you can put the hand all the way through one side, all the way through the other side. And that's what we're going to try and vanish something with. The object we're going to be transporting right now is something very different. Usually I will teleport toilet paper. Just to be different, it's just a thing that if no one else teleports it. But tonight something slightly different to even that. Giant toilet paper. So I'll take some of that. So someone just hanging on to that in the front row for me, just momentarily. That's absolutely wonderful. So now we have this net here, which we're going to place the toilet paper into. Now, what I need to do is place that straight in like so. Now you can see that's in. So you placed it in there. Absolutely wonderful. Now, if I was to ask you where it is, you'd say in the net. No, it was in the net. It was. Because it is now flying above your head. You can't see it because it is no longer in the net. And it is now flying above your heads, hopefully on its way to the appearance cabinet. Which I'm going to unzip and show you. Yes, sir. Now I need a volunteer. Who would like to open?
Yay!
Sorry,
Here she is.
what's your name?
Josie.
Nice to meet you. Thank you very much for coming up. Now this is a very key point in the show. And I'm glad you've come up because this transforms lives. Transforms lives. This does. Because it is so amazing. So what I need to do, if you would, is just put your right hand up like this, like a teapot, because that's how you're going to hold this box. Like that. Now, I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, abracadabra. And then if you would, after I said abracadabra, please say abracadabra. After we've all said abracadabra, you just pull that handle straight out. A dove will fly out. Or the tissue. Hopefully the tissue. So 1, 2, 3, abracadabra.
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 Fantastic.
There's tissue. Sorry. Josie, give me your bag.
Grabbing that table and we'll move it over here and then we'll put it.
Is it going to break?
It shouldn't be. As you spotted, there is the tissue. Thank you very much. It's the most important thing.
The one we're looking for.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Right. Excellent. So now, well, yeah. Let's try something slightly different. Now this is something. Yes, this is something us magicians know as escapology, where we escape from things. Now, what I'm going to need is something just to lock me in one moment. Just grab. just need to give these out to someone just in the front row, just to have a look at, just if you can lock those up, unlock them, have a look at them, just make sure they're solid. All good and happy with those.
Yes.
And if someone wouldn't mind just having a look at those chains, just give them a quick have a look at a quick
Nice.
inspect. There's a loop on there, all that sort of thing.
Nice chains.
Fantastic. Thank you very much indeed.
What you'll see.
Amazing, perfect. Would you mind just locking me into these? Now, best way is just to clasp those together as tight as you can. As far as they'll go. Ah. Oh, okay. Oh, that's fine, yeah. I think. That's good luck, that is very good. There's no way I can get out of there, is there? That's very secure. Now exactly the same as that, pretty much. But on the other side, please. Thank you very much. Oh, two very good locks. Thank you very much. Now the keys are removed.
Yep.
There's no way of getting out of there. Oh, well, that's good. Very secure. Now what I'll do on times like this, now you can check those, locked it, is I'll time my escape. Because you try and get a better time every time you do it, really. Now in this occasion, that's what we'll do. But we will use a stopwatch that is usually somewhere in my case, but I'll just have to have a look. It's not very well organised there. But before we do anything, I just need someone to check these, make sure they're solid, secure. No way of getting out of these.
No way you get out of it.
Even if I make my hands small, there's no way
No.
I'm squeezing out of them as such. So we'll do that in a minute. I haven't got a stopwatch, so we'll use. Actually, we'll just do a countdown or something. But once we've checked that these are good and proper,
Yeah.
there's absolutely no way.
I got it now.
They're so tight.
You
Hands going blue.
magicians.
Ah,
Penn and Teller.
ow. But that's fine.
Got me with a card trick, come on.
So what we'll do instead, we'll just use a countdown. So if we start at 10 and do a nice steady, so 10, 9,
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wait! No?
that's a good lock.
Shit. Woo! Yay!
That's a very good lock indeed.
Got too
You can
excited
see that
about
they're
that,
still locked.
sorry.
Still intact.
Yeah, very good.
Fantastic. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you very much indeed. So now we're just going to have a quick break. I'm going to do some tidying up. So yeah, 10 to 15 minute break, just quick, probably get refreshed and ready for the second half.
Yeah.
Thank you. Welcome back. Thanks for coming back. Now, I'm going to be beginning the second half of the show by telling you about the history of the war. History of the war. Now, on ones are just like combs and phones, really. Through the years, they've got smaller. So here is a modern day wand that I would use if I used a wand. Just like this size. Nice, light, easy to carry around with you, compact, brilliant. This is the sort of wand you see on TV and anywhere you see a magician doing tricks. So if we go back 20 years, wands slightly bigger back then. So here is a wand from 20 years time. 20 years back in time. Slightly bigger. You can see the comparison right there. Not much difference. Now if we go into the future, 20 years. Into the future 20 years. Now wands will be smaller, and I've been given and sent a wand from a scientific lab that deals in wands. Very pressing matter at the moment. It's slightly smaller. Here it is. So in 20 years' time, magicians will be using wands just like so. Slightly smaller. Comparison. Now if we go back 200 years into the past, wands were slightly bigger back then, and I have one on my persons from a museum. Now I'll grab that now. It's in a bag, so it's nice and secure. It's in here. Now this bag's from the museum. So a wand from 200 years. From 200 years. Oh. Here we are. Slightly bigger. From 200 years. There we go. Comparison? Now I'm going to give some envelopes out. Now these envelopes hold predictions that are going to come to life during the evening. So if I just give these out anyway, if you'd like to take one, there's the red one and the white one. Fantastic, thank you very much. So we'll see what these do later on. So what we're going to do now is play a game that many people know is played across the country, mainly in schools and kids' playgrounds, and it uses the symbols. You may recognise this. Now what we are playing tonight is rock, paper, scissors. Now, what I need is 3 volunteers. That's come up, my friend. That's come up, thank you very much indeed. I'll make a bit of space. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you. That's come up as well. Thank you very much. Again.
Yay!
Fantastic. Thank you very much indeed. Just in a row is absolutely perfect. Just as though you're being cut in half. We've already done that. Now I'm going to give you some handkerchiefs. The handkerchiefs we have here. So we have the red handkerchief, so it has red on it. So blue handkerchief, which is mainly blue. Yes. So black, and the black handkerchief there. Amazing. Now these are our teams. We have red, blue and black just there. Awesome. So the next thing we need is the weapons. Rock, paper and scissors. Now I'm going to grab those. From here, so scissors, nice and visible. I did have those other scissors, but these can be seen much more clearly. Take those from me. There you go, scissors. Thank you. So we'll need those in a moment. Rock. You're rock, because Team Black's going to have rock.
Oh, me.
Closest as well, yeah.
Me too.
Oh, Jiminy. You can handle it.
Thanks. That's your rock. And paper.
I think I've got this one.
That's not that impressive or
Not really.
interesting. That's just a.
I was hoping for rock, but you know.
So you can pick rock up if you like this. It's fine.
Oh, horrible you are.
It's quite heavy.
Is it really that heavy or you acting?
No, it's really light.
I really believed
I believed
you.
it. In front of
We should have
the
picked that up for the whole bit.
I really believed you. Oh shit.
So now we have scissors, paper and rock. Now, we'll just quickly go through this, but scissor beats paper because it cuts paper. Rock beats scissors because it blunts the scissors. And paper beats rock.
It wraps over.
Something to rock.
Wraps over the rock.
So it disarms it in a way. Now I just need one more volunteer.
Sorry, I can't stop
guess.
myself.
Would you like to come on?
Okay. If you insist. Oh God. Where?
So you can stand just where I was. I'm going to have to go somewhere in a minute so I can't see what's going on. But in a moment's time, I'm just going to need you to swap two of the weapons. So for example, you can swap rock and scissors, or you can swap paper and scissors, whichever ones you feel best, okay? And
Okay.
we have the red, the blue, and the black team. The handkerchiefs stay where they are for now.
Okay.
So just the weapons, just one switch. I'm going to look away. So, in fact, if I go over there, then there's no way I can see anything that's going on. Thank you very much. Lovely. So, black cloth. Please switch two of the weapons over for me. Just one switch, any two weapons.
Okay.
Fantastic. Now, could you just tell me two team names, two of the colours that we have?
Blue and black.
Blue and black. Just black. Deep blue.
What?
Black beats blue.
Black beats
Yeah.
blue.
Was it? I don't know. I'm
Well,
so
that's
confused.
red, that's black. This is
Yeah.
blue.
Oh, okay.
Now please switch two weapons once again for me. So exactly the same as you did, but any two that you feel fits. Is that done?
Done.
Fantastic. Now please just two of the team colours once again, please.
Blue and black.
Blue and black again, okay. I think this time blue beats black.
Correct.
Yep.
This time, could you just switch two of the handkerchiefs over? Not weapons, but just two of the handkerchiefs. Any two that you like.
Two.
Yes.
It's same here. Amazing. Please give me just two team names once again. Just two colours.
Red and blue.
Red and blue. Is this
Eagle.
blue beats red?
Yep.
Yes, it does.
And finally, if you would, either switch two of the handkerchiefs over or two of the weapons. Whichever ones you like, but don't tell me which ones you're swapping.
Can I do one of each?
Do you mean one handkerchief, one
Yes,
weapon?
I do.
Stick to one or the other for now.
Is that going to confuse you? Is that it's going to like...
It doesn't make sense.
Does it not? Okay.
So I'll have two
Sorry,
handkerchiefs as
sorry,
well, two
sorry for the
weapons.
audience. Okay, I'll do that. What am I doing?
You just switch
Swap
to
Either
the switching the weapons or the
Or the
handkerchiefs.
handkerchiefs. But you don't have to say which.
Is that it?
No, I'm not done yet.
Done!
Okay.
Fantastic. So I'm going to try and go for all of them now.
Go on
See,
then.
Without looking, whether I can get each one. I'm going to say blue beats black,
Yes, it
Yeah.
does.
black beats red,
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
and red beats blue.
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah.
Yay!
Thank you very much indeed for helping. Thank you very much.
Very good.
Yes?
Thank you very much indeed. Thank you.
I don't know. Thank you, babes.
Thank you very much indeed. So now we're going to try something you may have seen before in terms of oops.
Oh!
Pick up.
Oh, So what I do with this, the other one vanished as we saw. I'm now going to make another one vanish. Place that in there.
Woo!
Thank you very much indeed.
Sorry.
Thank you. That's the reaction I always get for that. But we're going to try something with ESP cards. You may have heard of these before. ESP. Now, ESP stands for extrasensory perception. It was invented in the 1930s at Duke University in the United States. And they consist of a few symbol cards. Now, they consist of the star, the wavy lines, the circle, the square, and the cross. Now, these commonly recognised from the first Ghostbusters movie, right at the very beginning of that film. You recognise it when, yeah, it's slightly rigged in that, but the idea behind this is to test for extrasensory perception, to see if there's such thing as psychic ability. Now, to hold a symbol up, and the other person across the room has to guess what the symbol is. Now, this is to transfer an idea across to someone else. Now, we're going to try that this evening. So, is there anyone that feels connection? Would you like to come up at the back? Thank you very
Yay!
much indeed. Please take a seat. We're going to use these cards now. So you've seen these symbols. If you'd like to take those, give those a mix up, have a look at them. And what I need you to do is just take any card from there that you feel most drawn to. Place it face down on the table. And I'll look away. Something more. Have you got that one?
Yeah.
Awesome. So you can put the rest of the pile away anywhere. So what I'm going to try and do, find out where you're from. Now for this we have to imagine when you're completely isolated. You want to, if that helps the connection. No one else is here whatsoever. But I'm going to try and get this card. Now this is an interesting one because most people are drawn to, I'll just put it out there, the first card most people are drawn to is the sun. Because it's the sun. It's the most, it's out, it's big, it's vibrant, it's a fantastic symbol. I don't think we can pick the star, which makes it slightly more interesting. on this occasion, because it's another complex shape, is it here? Because the next one I go to is the wavy lines, which symbolises someone that likes adventure, because it's wavy lines, it's adventure, you know, it's the sea, it's whatever you want it to be really. Or, on the other hand, it can mean mixed emotion. It can mean a bit of an up and down time. But it's slightly connected to this because it's about journey, it's about decision, it's about whether you're contemplating things either one way or the other. Like a journey of some description, a junction. A junction.
The roundabout.
Remember, which would be the circle.
You said the junction. You need to guess.
But I'm going to say, on this occasion, you've gone for the cross. Is that correct? Now we'll try something else with these 4 cards. We don't need the cross now because we've used that one. But we'll use the remaining cards. This time, I'm going to sort the cards out how I see fit in terms of which one I put where. So if I put that one there, that one there, that one there, that one there. Yes. I'm going to place this emblem, this single one red emblem, on the side of the table here. One, two, three, and 4. 1, 2, 3. Which one would you like? In this envelope, as I said, there's one card. The wavy lines. You pick number 3.
1, 2, 3.
You picked any card.
Wow.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Thank
you.
you very much indeed. Coming up. Now continuing with VSP, I have slightly more here. There's slightly more cards. May I have another volunteer? We're going to try another. Would you like to come up, sir? Thank you.
Yay!
So we're going to try something. Absolutely fantastic. We're going to try something. Now, what I need you to do, very interview. Let's get rid of these ones. We're going to use this. There's just more of them.
Yeah.
Now, I need you to look at that order of cards and remember. So now that you know the order of these cards, they're all there. I'll let you have a look at those also. I'm going to make 4 cards. I'll do this landscape so it makes more sense in the moment. So I'm going to make 1 card, 1 card, 1 card, 1 card. Now, some of them have red backs, some of them have black backs. It doesn't matter too much. It's just what matters is the flows. So what I'm going to do is take 1 card there, 1 card there, 1 card there. Put those in there. One there, one there, one there. And you just need to follow where each card is as we go through. So we've all got that. So I'm going to take 1, 2, 3. That there, that there, that there. Wonderful. And then we do the same again. 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, 1 there. And then same again. Clear those off. And then 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, 1 there. So now that we know where all the cards are exactly, yeah, pretty much. Maybe 1 or 2 out. I just need you to pick one of those top cards up for me. Whatever one you like. Whatever one you feel like. Good. Yeah, whatever. So you can have a look. Are you happy? You can show the audience exactly. Doesn't matter too much. Now this is where we go back to an envelope that we placed in the order. And this one will be a red
Oh, you have.
envelope. That one there. Perfect. Would you mind opening that envelope?
Fuck
What's-
off. I can't deal with this. Open it.
and
I
see what's
can't
inside.
open it.
Yeah, open it, see what's inside.
Wow.
That's the card.
What?
Fantastic. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you for coming up. Thank you.
Can I keep this? As a souvenir.
Keep the envelope.
Okay.
I need a full pack of these cards. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you. Or we have toilet paper as well. Whatever. Pick anything, carrots, there's lots of souvenirs up there. Which brings me on to the next routine, which is a card routine. Now we did some routines already. One was silly, one was a bit less silly. So we're going to
Sorry.
go off of just the theme. I've got my theme. I haven't had that for a long time.
Dinner ready.
So may I have volunteered that I would say would consider themselves to have a poker face. Welcome up, sir. Thank you very much indeed.
Yeah,
Thank
not
you.
even looking at me anymore when I raise my hand.
So we're going to use the
Not,
same
it's a babe, it's
deck of
not.
cards as before. The same deck. We will give them a mix now. And we're literally going to do the most simple of routines ever. Is a pick a card. How many times do you hear someone say pick a card? Now that's what we're going to do. Simple. Now I need you to take the card out of this deck, have a look at it, place it back in the deck, but this time don't show the audience, only you know what this card is. So it's secure. So we're giving it a ripple shuffle, we'll also give it an overhand shuffle like so. Now, just going to go through the deck like so. So I'll just spread the cards out, just point to whichever card you feel happiest with, yeah, pretty much. That one right. There. That one there. That's your card, yeah? That's the one you want. If you'd like to just take out the bottom for me. Have a look at that. And remember that card. You got that? Yeah. Place that back in the deck, lose it back in there, doesn't matter too much, just so that all evidence is lost. Now. Whatever you do, don't tell me what this card is. Ace, two. In fact, is it a red card? Oh, I can't do that then. That's it's not very good. So ace, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10. Jack, queen,
Poker face.
I'm not doing anything, it's just scribbled. Oh, what is this? Would you mind finding that card? Don't show me what it is, of course, just find it, it's in there somewhere. We'll just try something a bit different, just so the image is transferred to me directly. So you've got that card. Or you can take that out again, just so that's real. I've got a little way, sorry. Don't want to cheat anyway, yeah?
Can we see it? No? Sorry.
Yeah. It's up to you. Would you like to?
No.
Just so it's more secure, I think.
Okay, yeah.
Keep it secure. So that's your card there. And it's not. So what is it? What's the card? No, that's up to you. Yes. 52. Ooh, in that case, this. Oh, what is it? I don't know. Let's pick that card up and have a look at it. Look at the colour card. Just look at that card. Now close your eyes. Think close for a long time. And think of a magic card. And open your eyes. Open your eyes. Now, it's very difficult to get open your eyes. But I think I'm getting it. Yes. Is it? Thank you very much, Volunteer. Thank you for your pink face. Thank you for not giving it to me, because otherwise the mind reading wouldn't have been that impressive. Is it? The 6 of spades?
Unbelievable.
Thank you for that. Thank you. Absolutely marvellous. Fact, take half credit. So I'll give you euros back. Yeah. May I have another volunteer, please? Would you like to come up? Thank you very much.
Yes.
Fantastic. Thank you very much indeed for coming up. So we're going to try something. And what we're going to use is 2 little bottles of Uncle Rob's original root beer. I've never heard of that in my life. Have you heard of that?
No, I haven't.
Really please pleasure to have a fact like this. Now, just like the copying card trick, we're going to copy each other exactly of these bottles. So this is a feat in itself, just balancing these bottles. Like so. Now the next thing, I'm going to give you a little gold tube. Would you like to take that gold tube? And just place it over your toilet. Brilliant. So you can see that there is the bottom one. That's good. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. Lift the tube. The bottom side. Yeah. So we'll do it here again. 1, 2, 3. And just lift the tube up slightly. Good, isn't it?
Yeah. Tremendous.
So we'll try again, we'll do it. So, 1, 2, 3. Let's lift it up side. That was 3 times. We did.
What?
Okay. Okay, 1, 2. Alright. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much indeed.
Yay! Cheers!
Now for this next routine, may I borrow someone's ring?
What?
I need to borrow a ring. Now we're going to put it on this combination. Make sure it's extra secure.
Great box.
Would you mind just placing it towards that combination? Now, this makes sure it's secure and safe. We can all see where it is on this combination. I'm just going to lock it in. I do remember the combination. I think. I'm sure I did. I'm sure I did. It's fine. In fact, you can take that combination. Have a look at that. do some combinations, make sure it's all good and proper. Thank you very much indeed. There it is. There's it there, the plain side. So thank you very much for that. With these. Now my first announcement in regards to these is that there's no alcohol involved. This is fine, it's good and wonderful. I'm going to do this slightly different to how I usually do it, but I'll explain that in a moment's time. Now I need someone that feels very, very lucky.
Me?
Feel lucky?
I'm his girlfriend. Versus, I reckon.
Versus.
Just needs one person. Sorry.
Oh, does he? Really one? Okay.
Sit down, sorry.
Okay.
Just one.
Sorry.
Does it?
I thought it was a versus. Sorry.
She would kill me at that.
Almost. In 50. Now we're going to try something here. We have 1, 2, 3 and 4, just as before, numbered shot glasses. Now,
Yeah.
please place your finger just in front of anyone you've got. Just place your finger in front of them. Now please place your finger in front of another one.
Same finger or different?
On the other hand.
Same finger.
Those two. So we're going to move those back there.
Yeah.
Please now point to one more that remain at the front. So you've pointed at 3 shot glasses. We have eliminated the 1, 2 and 3. We've eliminated all the ones you pointed to.
Oh, the one. 4.
Yeah. Number-wise, yes. But each one you pointed to, we eliminated. You've eliminated it.
I could have.
You've been lucky all the time.
Super.
Please take the last shot glass that was left at the front that you did not point at. At this point in the show, I would say you can drink that. It's fresh, lovely water. That's what I would say. But now I'm going to just change something slightly. 3 of those shot glasses have white vinegar.
I can smell white vinegar. I don't know where it's coming from, but I can smell it.
Going from you.
Now you eliminated the ones you wanted to eliminate.
I did, yeah.
I have no part in this.
Yeah.
Do you trust me?
I trust you. I guess.
Thank you. So, yeah, go ahead. Fresh water.
Actually, now I can smell it. It's this one, isn't it? Yeah?
Fresh water.
Bottoms up.
Water.
Water.
Same thing.
Hey!
So, it's smell vinegar, but we do need to prove it, otherwise they could just be a load of water and not very impressive at all.
I'll start then.
I
Sorry.
wouldn't. So this is very strong vinegar. You
Yeah, I can smell it.
Have a
Yeah.
smell, have a
There we go.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, the other 2 as well, have them in.
Can we get him to do one? Just one.
Oh man, yeah, all 3 of them.
It'd make me
All
real
three.
happy if he did one.
I wouldn't recommend it.
Matt,
Thank you
do
very
one
much.
right
Thank you.
now.
Thanks, man. That was good. Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, your choice.
So, yeah. All 3 of them definitely have vinegar in it. Definitely.
3 vinegars, 1 water. So this
I don't know.
combination, you're in. In fact, we're going to make this random. We're going to make this very, very random. Now, which you might select, this is completely in your control, your power. Someone in your hands. And this person has to be able to unlock that. Yeah?
Yeah.
Would you like to come up? Now there's a lot of pressure here.
Way!
So we're going to try. We're going to do this. So we've never met. This is the first time in this situation. We've never locked a ring on a lock. This is not a regular thing. This is very rare. You could have picked anyone in the audience. You have blue for each. Please take the combination lock. You can take it. There's the ring on there. Now, obviously, you want the ring off of there. It's not very good with that attached to it. You can have a look at the lock. There's the sort of the red lines on the front, which is where you line up the combination. You can see that that's locked. So, would you mind inserting your year of birth into the combination?
No.
If there's a combination, it will start facing upwards, so from the left.
Yeah,
Just here. Just the year of your birth. Yes. Nothing. Is it lined up on the red? 0, 0, 0. The year 0.
Oh,
Aw, don't mug him off.
I got my date of birth wrong. I'm still alive.
I'm messing things up, Ryan.
So the year, so the actual year.
Aww.
That was originally 0, 0, wasn't it? I think that's very old. It's opening.
It's not.
Interesting. Right, okay, yeah. That's fine. You can place that back. Yeah. Thank you very much indeed. Now, when people blow up balloons, a sense of anxiety usually fills me when you're watching someone blowing up a balloon, because they could overinflate it and it could burst, and it's a loud bang, and I don't like it. Now, that's a shared feeling between most people. But at this current state, it's fine. We've got a balloon, it's fine, perfectly safe, not going to explode yet. But as soon as someone inserts a level of danger into the situation, anxiety raises. So what we have here is a large metal needle. Very, very, very sharp indeed. But yes. And a balloon. Now we're going to try and defeat all odds now. We're going to try and defeat all odds. And put the needle into the suspense.
No.
Like so. Without it, that's there we go.
What?
Thank you very much indeed. So the combination. We're going to have to unlock this. I'm not. That's just it. Once again, would you mind selecting something? Thank you very much. I'm going to mix this up again. Okay, you can have a look. You can give those dials a twist once again. Make sure it's locked and secure.
Turkish. Seems like it.
Is this the right person? Okay. Are you the right person? There's no pressure here, and again, nothing
If
to
she
do.
says so.
Nothing to do with me whatsoever. Yeah, no, no form. But once again, if you'd like to place your year of birth into
Also from here, like that.
yes, from left to right. Is that lined up on a red line?
Like. So it should be lined up like this.
Yes.
Like this.
Yes, that's
Why
correct.
you didn't say the choice?
I'm not.
Sorry.
Thanks for looking.
And your rings back. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you.
Weird.
That is
Yeah.
that is weird. What year was it?
1986. 1986.
What?
No.
No.
Where's the cute?
There we go. And now, that is in fact actually, that wasn't great. It just wasn't. I couldn't get it as such. Shall I do it again?
Yeah.
No, just-
Oh, show us what's in the
Oh, the right envelope.
Yeah, that one. What happened?
No.
That's the envelope. Open it up. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Yeah, absolutely.
No way.
Nothing in
What
there.
is it?
That's a nice idea. That's probably come out somewhere backstage. It wasn't serious, was it? As such, like, no. It's probably backstage. Just nothing has happened out here. I probably gave it out wrong. That was my only chance to redeem that. No, that's fine. Next time. Or we can do it again.
Yeah.
Do it again.
Do it again.
Do it right.
In fact, I think
Who's
Is that?
that's the next act. I'm rehearsing. Now, yeah, that's cool. But I would just say that is the end of the act, I believe. But I just want to thank you so much for coming to spending your time coming to the show. Thank you very much. And as you afterwards a couple of weeks ago, and again, it was just fantastic. I'm just so grateful for your support coming out. Yeah, it's just getting ready for the Edinburgh Fringe this year, and each show that goes along just develops, and you help that. And it's just, I'm so grateful for that. And, yeah, excellent. Thank you again. Hopefully I'll be back in the area soon. But yeah, thank you very much indeed.
Very